One, two, go.
You are welcome to our podcast.
And it's not about music, but it's about a lot of things. And we'll do music sometimes now, won't we?
Yeah, we would
Yeah.
definitely.
All right. So welcome to our podcast.
Yeah.
And we are going to be very honest with you. We've not even named the podcast yet.
We have no idea.
We don't know what to call
this.
it. All the names are very generic. The Life Podcast. The Truth Podcast.
The Zoe Life.
The Zoe kind of life.
Heaven's Clarion. That sounds
Okay.
better.
Heaven's Clarion.
Lighthouse.
Lighthouse.
Mm.
So we will decide that.
What to
and
do,
We'll definitely let you know. Of course, you even see the name on our channel once we're done with that. All right. So, but you're welcome. My name is Olaoluwa Subomi Daniel.
And my name is Juliana Nebuife Balogun.
This is my wife.
And this is my husband.
All right. So
we've been married for how long now?
We've been married for a year and
almost 2 years. Let me say.
Yeah, almost 2 years.
A few months shy of 2 years.
It'll be 2 years in July.
Yeah.
And this is April.
July with Juliana. July Juliana.
So we're
about
we're a month and about, let's say, 8 months married. A year and 8 months. Sorry.
Married. Yeah.
Married. All right. So what are we doing here? We're going to be having discussions about a lot of things, but most of them will be centered around marriage.
Yeah.
Specifically, the unspoken
things,
issues. Yes, exactly. In marriage, things that we don't really find out there
outside,
but people need to hear, because it's something that people go through, especially married people do go through. And also we want to give insights to people who are not yet married on things to expect, not spelling doom
or making them
or
scared
giving anybody
of the process.
But just we noticed that there are some things that if we knew about,
we
would have been better.
Yes,
exactly.
While in the marriage,
if we now enter the marriage and face them, having known those things,
yes, we
would have known that like this one is on us. We should have prepared better. So we feel that people can benefit from this. People are out there who would love to hear stuff like this. So that's what this channel is about. And not just
people who love, and people who actually need to hear.
Yes, people who need to hear.
Sometimes some people don't necessarily like something, but they need it.
Yes. And at least when they hear the truth, they will know that, okay, this is truth and this is something to work with. So that is why we are here.
We're here.
Fun fact. Let's do a fun fact before we go, because this is just a podcast launch. It's not a long, full-blown video. Fun fact. It took a lot to get us here.
Actually, like sitting down.
Should we share
before your face? I think we should share because, and then one more thing, we're going to be as real can be, because I think before we got married, I used to be you have to package yourself very well, branding.
I am still that kind of person.
Branding,
but probably just when it comes to presentation, like dressing.
But when we got married, we realized
how we behave ourselves in public.
Yes, in public, but then we realized that. What's the point? If we live a real life, people see how it really is. That there's this bubble that people put marriage in.
Yes.
There's this bubble that it's whether for two, or holding hands and the nights. Marriage is a lot more than that.
Yes, and those are the things that we'll be discussing. So let us not forget our fun facts. Let's not drift away from our fun facts.
Yeah.
Fun fact. It took us a lot to get here. And yes, that's what we moved into, that we want to be very real. Actually. I mean, we should have started this since last year. But at first, one of the things that we felt like, one of the things that happened was that we felt we're not worthy.
Because we're just so young.
Because we're so young.
What do we know?
But the truth is that there are some things that we know that have helped us.
Yeah.
Now, we are not free from struggles. In fact, I can say very confidently, we struggle every day. With not even
should I give a number to how many times it happens in a day?
Let's try to put the number.
Let me say at least 4 or 5 times.
Yes. Not 4 or 5 times, 4 or 5 things. Now those things can be struggled with. Those things can now happen multiple times. Do you understand? Like for instance, getting angry and how do I say it? Getting angry and getting into an argument about what's one thing that we argue about a lot?
We didn't actually give an information. We actually have a child, so just in case you hear voices in the background,
yes,
that's our son. You know,
so what do we argue a lot
I
about?
remember arguing about maybe making baby food or feeding him a certain way. I think that was one.
No. I want to do something more like something that is more that has more gravity. Okay, for instance, we have we want to pray. We want to fast and pray, right?
Oh my goodness.
And when, of course, the power of argument, when we pray together, we win together.
Right.
And then one nonsense argument, maybe about how to feed.
Yes.
Something
or maybe about the position we're sitting down while to have the prayer. Or maybe
it's just about
it's
one
something very
nonsense thing or the other will come up. And it can happen multiple times. And our prayer would store. In fact, it's by God's mercy that the prayer still hold. Seriously.
Oh my
it's only because of God's mercy.
Oh my goodness.
So sometimes we have issues like this. We are not perfect, right? What else do we argue about? Let's just mention some very, very amazing things.
About now peculiarities. I think so. Of course, from this conversation, you should who is more serious and who is not. I'm serious. I'm a serious child, but
I don't think I don't even.
I'm actually more serious than I am.
Am I looking more serious on this podcast?
You don't worry. By the time you
all right.
you realize that you're the serious man.
All right. We argue about how to arrange the house.
Yes, how to arrange. I have those peculiarities. I'm a very, meticulous person.
My wife said that she cannot function when the place is scattered.
Please, who should?
I agree that she has OCD as her friends told her.
Next to godliness.
Do you say the Bible said that?
Yes.
And
say that?
You are very, very free to fry my wife on this podcast.
Did the Bible
and
say
you can
that?
fry me too. The Bible never said any such thing.
I'm going to look for it. There's something about the Bible talking about being close to godliness. I am going to look for it.
Yes, go and check it.
It might not
but
be
the
cleanliness.
Bible never ever said cleanliness is next to godliness.
There's something
I thought you knew this.
Okay, what did the Bible say actually? What did the Bible say in that part?
I don't even know. I don't even know what you're even talking about.
I read it. Something,
we'll
either this or something. Juliana, I need to know the Bible. We're going to have to cut out this part of the podcast.
We'll come back and let
you. We'll cut out this part of the podcast.
We're not cutting it out though.
We are.
We are not cutting it out.
We so are.
I say we are not cutting it out.
We so are, my husband.
Let this grace start today.
This is another argument.
Welcome to this grace.
What's this?
And I'm serious, my wife. There's nothing you want to tell me after this podcast. I'll make this podcast. Maybe I'm the one that is editing the video. I will help you.
I will help you edit the video.
I will send it out before you even know anything is happening. Just watch.
I don't know have access to the account. Where do you want to send it to?
I will create accounts. You just watch.
People of God, this
shall
is
see
literally
you.
How it happens.
So actually, I didn't know that cleanness is next to godliness. Was never in the Bible myself. I learned that recently. So everyone learns, all right?
Are you serious?
But we argue about about arrangement.
Am I the only one who is still confused?
And sometimes these things come up. It has happened many times. Comes up before we are about to do something major.
Yeah.
In order to divide our unity, and we know, but because we are feeling very angry, we still argue. We just allow it to happen. Sure, you understand? So we are not perfect, but from our journey, we want to share.
Yeah.
And we know that this is something that we are not. It's not by. We're not doing this by whim. We're not doing it because everyone is doing podcasts. In fact, we have restrained ourselves. We actually don't want to.
Yes, for a long time.
And
yeah,
I still don't want to do it. We still don't want to do this because part of it is lack of confidence. Honestly. Yeah. But
for me, it's probably
we just
prefer the behind the scene, kind of person.
A lot of people are doing these things.
And a lot of people who feel more, people who are actually more qualified, 5 years in marriage. I had. Yes, I think that's another thing. A lot of people are already doing it.
And we didn't want it to look like we have joined that bandwagon.
You get.
This is not